So after filming yesterday's video up in the attic, I came down and started pulling the hardwood floor. I didn't record the little bit I got done yesterday afternoon, but we're gonna go ahead and get set up and pull the rest of the floor out today, hopefully, if I have enough time. This is the section I pulled yesterday. It's the top corner of the living room from the hallway to the fireplace. Just got that little rectangular section out. I know it's been kind of dark in my other videos in here. There's not a lot of lighting in the house, so I went and picked up a Husky 3500 LED work light on my way over here. So hopefully the video will be a little bit brighter for you guys, or you can see better. But I'm gonna go ahead and get set up, and probably gonna film. I'm not sure if I'm gonna film how I started this or not, or if I'm just gonna set up and do a time lapse. But if I just decide to do a time lapse, what I did was basically the second row back, or the furthest back that I could get to with the circular saw without hitting anything. After I got all the staples out and all the nails I could see, I snapped the chalk line across that plank, and then set my circular saw blade to the same depth as the hardwood floor, so I don't cut through to the subfloor or the joist or anything underneath, and cut from that strip there that borders the outside of the tile at the fireplace all the way across as far as I could get till I hit the wall. Took a flooring chisel, cold chisel, and cracked that line at the ends where I couldn't cut all the way through. Then took a slim wrecking bar, popped that center section up, popped the section up against the wall, and then popped up the half piece that was still hooked to the next row back. Then started going and prying up from the tongue side all the nails and boards, plank by row. So hopefully I can save as much of this original hardwood as possible. I'm hoping I'm not going to have a giant issue trying to match this hardwood to modern hardwood. It's probably going to be off a bit. You can never get it perfect, but hopefully I can get it close. I shouldn't need very much. I should need maybe 2 or 3 rows here, probably 2 or 3 rows here once I cut that out, and then 3 or 4 rows back here that got destroyed between the rot and me cutting out to investigate this area and what I went down there with. So hopefully it won't be too much, and hopefully I can match it pretty good. Oh. All right, get everything cleaned up, got the tacks out of the way from the carpet tack strip, got the staples out of the way from the under padding. So now what we're going to do is take our chalk line and mark off the center of this second row of flooring straight down the center, so we can make our cut with the circular saw, and then go back and break this out and start pulling the rest of this floor up. All right, now we got this line cut in here in this one plank. I'm gonna bust it up and get this started. we go first piece out without any damage to the tongue or to the groove, we're going to knock these nails out and start stacking this stuff as we get it taken up. Alright, now that we got the gist of it, I think we'll set up and do a time lapse and speed through some of the rest of this. Alright, so we got this little section here pulled up. We got all these boards right here, so what I'm going to do now is go through and knock out all of these big old square-headed nails and stack this up somewhere in the house where I know it was this corner. I've already got this corner over here stacked up on its own. Not that this is going to go back exactly the way it came up, but just to kind of keep the same generalized area where each section of material came out, so it makes it a little bit easier to piece everything back together where I'm not having to dig forever to try to match up pieces that are going to go the full length. I need to go either across the entire room or these two pieces either side of the fireplace. So that's what we're going to do now. De-nail all these boards, stack them up somewhere, and then get working on the rest of the floor in here. While I've been here working on the house, it has been raining. So now I'm getting my first look at where the water has been coming in around this front seal. You can see right there's where the water's running down. It's coming through the brickwork. Right there is wet, and it's coming through the door frame. And it is rotting out right there where the water's coming down, of course. So now I gotta figure out where that water's coming in, because if I don't figure out and stop that water from coming in, ripping all this out and repairing it and replacing it with new unrotted wood isn't gonna do much, because the water will get in and rot out the new wood. So that's the another task on the agenda, to figure out where this water's coming in. So haven't made it very far on pulling the floor up today. I got this corner and this whole strip across here. I've got all these boards to de-nail and sort by sizes and stack up, and then get to work on pulling the rest of this stuff up. I did find I have a soft spot in the subfloor over here. Found that while prying up the hardwoods. When I got the bar under there and started prying, the subfloor gave way instead of popping up the floorboard. So, but I think I will wrap today's video up here, and I will see you in the next video.